are literally the shit. Like, I just really love chicken nuggets. Alright, so hi guys, welcome back to my channel. This video I'm going to show you guys, it's the palette tour tag, which is basically I'm going to show you guys my eyeshadow palette collection. And I do want to let you guys know that all of the palettes that I'm about to show you guys, I purchased with my own money, or I had received as gifts, whether for my birthday or Christmas, or like my mine and my husband's like wedding anniversary. I did not receive any of these palettes as PRs, so I just wanted to let you guys know that. So yeah, if you guys enjoy this video, make sure you guys give it a big thumbs up for me, and if you haven't done so already, make sure you guys subscribe and be part of my YouTube family. That would be amazing. It is currently YouTuber, so I'm going to be trying to vlog something every day, and I'm really bad with coming up like ideas, and this is like my first vlogging opportunity, so I figured it'd be something really fun and a great addition to my channel. I filmed my first vlog this morning, so I will have that video up in the cards somewhere in this video, and I'll have it down in the description bar if you guys want to watch my first vlog after you are done watching this video. So yeah, let's go ahead and get started. I do have a lot. I'll show you guys the bin. So yeah, I have quite a lot of palettes to show you guys, so I just want to make this video like as fast as I can, but I'm not gonna go in any particular order. I'm just gonna like reach in and grab. So the first one that I'm gonna show you guys is the Tarte Make Believe in Yourself palette. This is a limited edition palette. I do believe it's still available on the Tarte website, but yeah, I got this palette just because, I don't know, I just thought it was really pretty, and it's honestly like the limited edition thing literally catches my eye, I swear. Like a quarter of my eyeshadow palettes that I do have are limited edition, so that's why. But yeah, as far as I know, this is still available, and yeah. Alright, so the next three are from the drugstore. I actually bought these in my Dollar Tree haul, and I actually put these in my eyeshadow palette tag. I will have that down in the description bar as well and up in the cards. But yeah, these are the Wet n Wild Fergie collection, Center Stage eyeshadow palette collection. I have this one is in Metropolitan Nights. I have this green one, which is in Camouflage Couture. And my favorite one out of the whole collection is Desert Festival. So yeah, I just have these, and yeah. I'm not really sure if these are still available, because I know these were like limited edition as well. But I did find these at my local Dollar Tree, so I mean, you could check there if they have them, but yeah. Alright, so the next one that I have is from Wet n Wild. These are, well, this is an eyeshadow trio, but I'm just including it because it kind of is like a palette. I'm pretty sure a palette is considered, I think it's like 3 or more eyeshadows. I think that's what it's called. But yeah, I have this Wet n Wild eyeshadow trio, and this one is in the shade Walking on Eggshells. So this is a really popular one. It's really good for like an everyday eye. And it even tells you like this one's for your brow bone, this one's for your crease, and this one's for your eyelid. So yeah, it's a really easy go-to. Alright. So the next one I have is from Maybelline. I actually bought this when I was in college, and as you guys can tell, like I hit pan on it. But this is the Maybelline Eye Studio in, what are you? I think these are like their Eye Studio quads. I know these are still available at Rite Aid, Walmart, Walgreens. Oh, and I will also have all of my palettes listed down in the description bar as well, in case you guys want to look them up. This one is in the shade 70 Copper. I don't know if it's Chic or Chick. Copper Chick. Probably Copper Chic. Probably, but yeah. And I used this shade literally every single day when I was in college. You'll probably see it in like a lot of like my older tutorials. But yeah. I just wanted to include it because this was literally like my baby, and these shadows are amazing. They're so buttery, but I honestly wish that all of them weren't like shimmery, but they're just really pretty. And if you guys are interested, thank you. Sorry, my camera is like not focusing sometimes. Everything that I have on my face is from the drugstore, so if you guys want to see a tutorial on this, make sure you guys give this video a big thumbs up for me. Alright, so the next palette I have is from e.l.f. This is their Prism eyeshadow palette, and I'm praying that the eyeshadow, because there's a broken one in here, I'm praying that it like doesn't fall out. This is their Prism eyeshadow palette in Naked. Okay, and this is honestly like the same story as the Maybelline one. This one it's super pretty, and they look really pretty once they're like wet. And yeah, I just thought it was really pretty, but I honestly wish that I reached for this often. When I first bought this, I was using these two shades as a highlight, and it was like really pretty. So I figured that there's like a lot of like multiple uses in this palette, and yeah. It's like kind of my nose is like so itchy. Sorry guys. So the next palette I have is of course the Anastasia Beverly Hills Modern Renaissance palette. This palette is super pretty, and yeah, I actually used this palette a lot in my fall tutorials from last year. But yeah, I definitely recommend this palette. Like if you guys have been thinking about getting this palette but you're like on the fence about it, honestly just get it because it is so worth it. Like the eyeshadows are super pigmented and they're super easy to blend, and they're just, I mean, come on guys, like look at this palette. It's freaking gorgeous. Alright, so the next one I have is the Urban Decay Naked 3. I'm really excited that I have this palette just because I don't have these shades like in other palettes. This palette is a rose gold, like dusty rose kind of shades, and this palette, I honestly wear the most out of this palette like the whole month of February, because it's like Valentine's Day and that's also the same month as my wedding anniversary. So yeah, it's just a really super pretty palette. Alright, so the next one I have is, of course, this is the Too Faced Sweet Peach palette. And so this is what it looks like. When I first bought this, I literally used to wear it like every single day. But lately, I haven't been reaching for it just because I feel like this palette is more geared towards like spring and summertime. And it smells like peaches. But yeah, I definitely recommend this palette if you're like a Too Faced lover like I am. But yeah. Alright, so the next eyeshadow palette I have is, of course, this was my first high-end eyeshadow palette that I bought. This is literally what started the whole entire collection that I have currently. And yeah, it's honestly in like pristine condition. Like I've seen palettes that are literally like the gold, it's like rubbing off, and honestly mine is like, it looks brand new. But yeah, if you guys can tell, I've used this shade a lot, Naked, just because I literally put that in my crease all the time. And yeah. So honestly, like if you're just starting to get into high-end makeup, I definitely recommend this palette. Just because you can create so many looks out of this. Like you can do like an everyday neutral eye, you can do a bronze, you can do like there's even like a rose gold like shades in here as well, and you can create like a smoky eye. Like there's like, this palette is just so versatile, and yeah, I definitely recommend it. Alright, so the next one I have, this is the other one I definitely recommend as well. This is the Too Faced Chocolate Bar. This is the original first one. And yeah, so like I said, the same thing with the Naked palette. Like I said, if you're just starting to get into high-end palettes, I definitely recommend either this one or the Urban Decay Naked one. Just because like the palettes are just so versatile, and you can create so many everyday looks with it, and it's just really, really pretty. And yeah. Alright, so the next one I have is the Too Faced Semi-Sweet Chocolate Bar. So this is the second one. And honestly, I have barely used this palette, so it's like every single time I open it, it's like brand new. Like, that's all I get is a smell of like chocolate every single time I open this. And to be honest, the only reason why I bought it was this shade right here called Peanut Butter. I bought it because I was really, really looking forward to the Too Faced Peanut Butter and Jelly palette at the time that I bought this. And it wasn't in stock, and I was like extremely sad, so I only bought it because this shade right here. But if you're more into like cool tone colors, I definitely recommend this palette. You know, if it's like more of your fitting, there is a couple warm tones in here, but not enough to, you know, like this palette is completely cool tone. So yeah. Alright, so the next one I have is one of my limited edition palettes. This is the Urban Decay Alice Through the Looking Glass palette. You guys know, like, this palette is literally, like, it's just absolutely amazing. I'm sure you guys could probably find this on Amazon, but, I mean, I wouldn't really pay Amazon prices because you're going to pay, like, more than what the palette is, like, worth. I originally bought this palette when it first came out. I paid $60 for this palette. And, yeah, it's just so pretty. And I actually used this palette to create my just lost my train of thought. The eye look that I created for my birthday. If you guys want to see how I did that look, make sure you guys comment below, or yeah, I mean, I probably end up doing a video about it anyways, but yeah, it's just super pretty. Alright, so the next one I have, this is also limited edition from Tarte. This is the Tarte Graveyard Girl Swamp Queen palette. I did do a review on this. Graveyard Girl is one of my favorite YouTubers, like Bunny. She's just absolutely amazing, and she's so out there, like, as a YouTuber, and and yeah, I just absolutely love her, and I was so excited that she came out with, I honestly feel like she started, like, the whole, like, YouTube collab, but yeah, and this is another palette that literally smells like chocolate. But yeah, so this is what the colors look like. You get 9 eyeshadows, you also get a bronzer, a blush, and a highlight, which is like super pretty. And yeah, I will have that review up in the cards if you guys would like to see that. I do believe this palette is still available on the Tarte website. I could be terribly mistaken, but yeah. Alright, so the next one, of course, this is like my love. Like, I love the shadows in this palette, and it is available at Ulta and on the Too Faced website. This is permanent, and this is the Too Faced Peanut Butter and Jelly palette. It's just super cute, guys. Like, just super cute. And these are the shades. They're definitely like warm fall tone shadows with like a pop of color. Like, that's the only way I can explain this palette, is that it is so pretty, and it smells like peanut butter. But if you have like peanut butter allergies, like, don't worry, like, not like real peanut butter was like in the palette, so, which is good. Alright, so the next one I have is the Tarte Tartlet. This is the first one. This is part of their permanent collection, and I bought this because I wanted an all matte eyeshadow palette. And this palette is very cool toned, but you can definitely get like warm tone like looks out of it. Like you can get like this row up here is pretty warm tone, then you get like a purple row, and then you get like a smoky eye kind of row. But of course you can like jump around the palette as well. But yeah, I just thought it was really, really pretty, and it's like an all matte eyeshadow palette. Alright, so I do have like my face palettes in here as well, just because, I mean, that's a palette. So the next one I'm going to tell you guys about is the Kat Von D Shade and Light Contour palette. This particular palette is the one that you can refill the face things in. Like literally all you have to do is just stick like a pin in there and then push out the pan, which I thought was like really, really genius. But yeah, I use this quite often. As you guys can tell, I hit pan on this middle shade, and yeah, I absolutely love it. The contour shades in here blend out so beautifully, and it's honestly really, really hard to go in with a heavy hand on this, because like if you do, like it's just so easy to blend, and I really highly recommend this palette. Alright, so the next eyeshadow palette I'm going to show you guys, this one is fairly new, and I definitely recommend it right now, like this particular time. This is the Urban Decay Naked Heat palette. It is a gorgeous eyeshadow palette. Like I said, like you guys can see like why I recommend it for fall time. You get like the reds and the oranges, and you get like a little bit of a plum in here, and yeah, it's just super pretty, and I definitely recommend this palette like right now because it's fall. Yeah, it's just super, super pretty, and I love it. Alright, so the next palette is from Kat Von D. This is the Alchemist Holographic palette. I feel like it's not really going to show you guys because I'm losing some light here. But yeah, you get 4 holographic powders. You get like an opal shade, which you guys can see. You get this blue sapphire shade. This one's my favorite, the ultraviolet shade. And then you also get a green as well. And yeah, it's just super pretty, and it's honestly so versatile. Like you can use this for your face and like your eyes. Like I've seen so many people use it as a lip topper, as a highlight. Like I love this palette. Like it's just so versatile, and I don't have anything like it in my collection, so I definitely recommend that. The next palette, this is limited edition. I'm pretty sure this is no longer available, and I'm really sorry. But this is the Anastasia Beverly Hills Nicole Guerrero Glow Kit. And I'm actually so glad I was able to find this, because at my Sephora store, it was literally the last one on the shelf, and I was just, like, super, super hyped. So, yeah. So this is what the palette looks like. It's literally a highlighting palette, and it's just super pretty. So, yeah. I'm sorry that it's, like, no longer available, but I'm just really glad I picked it up when I could. Alright. So the next one is the Benefit Cheek Parade palette. This is the second cheek palette. Mine actually had a sticker right here that said Parade, but I peeled it off, and this is what I got. So it's technically the Cheek-a-Boom palette. So I think it was just like a misprint on the packages. Like I'm feeling that like that's what they tried calling it, but yeah. So you get a full size of the Hoola Light, the Hoola Original, Dandelion, their new one, California, and the Rockateur. I am obsessed with California. I love anything that's like peachy corally color. Like I just love it. And I'm pretty sure this is still available on the Benefit website, because I see them advertising it on their Instagram all the time. So I'm pretty sure this is still available. Alright, I'm almost done, guys. I have 3 more after this one. So the next one I'm going to show you guys, this is the Urban Decay Naked Smoky palette. To be honest, I only bought this palette because it was on sale at Sephora for only $27. I'm pretty sure it's still on sale at Sephora. So yeah, it's just really pretty. You get all of these mattes, and you get there's actually a lot of mattes. There's mattes, satins, glitters, like it's just so versatile. And if you're into like smoky eye looks, I mean recently I have been, if you guys could tell, and yeah, I really love this palette. Alright, so the next one I have is the Morphe 35N palette. This is an all matte palette, and I am in love with this palette. You get like peach tones, you get a lot of like warm like neutrals, that way like the sun's not blinding you guys. You have like, it's just all matte, and I really love it. The only thing I'm kind of on like the fence about is like when you smell it, like it smells like chemicals. Like I don't know what it is, or I don't know if I just got like a bad palette or what, but yeah, I mean it kind of smells like chemicals. But I love the Morphe eyeshadows, and I'm hopefully gonna pick up the 35F and the 35O, which is like really popular. But yeah. Alright, so the next one I have, this is also limited edition, and I know this is still currently available at Ulta and at Too Faced. This is the Too Faced I Want Candy palette. This is an absolutely gorgeous palette, and like I mentioned in my like my first impression video, I will have that up in the cards as well. I have been following Candy since like when she first started. Like she was literally like the makeup queen, along with her and Jaclyn Hill. So yeah, I really had to get this palette. So this is what it looks like, and it smells like candy. But yeah, it's just super pretty. Like you could create like a fall look out of this, which is what I did when I made my video on this palette. And I just stuck my freaking finger in it, and you can create like a mauve berry eye look, and it's just so versatile. And yeah, I definitely recommend picking this up if you guys are able to. I can't get this in here. There we go. I do try and keep like my limited edition boxes on my palettes, you know, just because it is limited edition. The only one I don't have the box for anymore is the Alice in Wonderland palette, but all the other ones I have. Alright guys, so this is my last palette. This is the Lorac Mega Pro 3. And I'm pretty sure the 4th one just got released too. And I'm honestly like, I'm not a fan of the new one that just came out, just because it's just, I don't know, the palette is just like all over the place. So yeah, so this is what the palette looks like. You get 2 rows of mattes and then 2 rows of shimmers. And yeah, I'm really glad that I did pick up this palette when I did, because you can just create so many looks out of this palette. But the only thing I hate about it is that like once eyeshadow is like on it, it's like on there for good. Like it literally stains the palette, and like this palette is so dirty, and I really wish that it was in like a different type of packaging. But other than that, the colors are really pretty, and they're great for everyday use. And yeah, so that was my palette tour. I hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, please give it a big thumbs up for me, and yeah, I will see you guys in my next video. Bye.